Hi, welcome to the next edition of One Piece Special. And today we're going through the second iteration of our tribal series. And the most requested one from other content creators was Yamato. So that's what we're going to be playing out today. So the green yellow Yamato does have a decent number of Yamato counterparts. Right out of the bat, there's 4, 8. So there's 3, 4, 5. There's 5 Yamatos, different Yamatos. So that's a total, of 20, right? It's 20 cards, right? Pretty sure that's right. There's 20 Yamatos like in the deck, plus our leader. So that's what we're trying out today. If you like this kind of content, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below which tribal deck you want to see next. I might do Zoro maybe, or maybe I want to do something else. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities. I could do a hybrid. I don't know if that's cheating because there is a Zoro and Sanji. I could do a deck with all Zoros and Sanjis. But let me know in the comment section which ones you guys want to see. Let's dive in to Yamato. So we have 4 copies of Azua, Kozuki. I have some Odins. I thought this Mamasuki. We have 3 copies of Odin because I wanted more Wano top ends plus our Yamato right here. That works with Mamazuki. Because you can tap it, rest, find Odin, and then potentially kind of do like a bad Zoro impression. So it's kind of what I was hoping to do. So I have enough good cards to get with this Mamazuki. We have another round of Mamasukis. Blocker 5-drop. We have the 3-drop Yamato. Has a 2K, which is pretty sweet. A 1K, 5, 7K. Pretty boring vanilla. But then we have this 9-drop Yamato. Like this is one of the better Yamatos. Then we have 5-drop 4K, 4,000 with 2K. Rush. Look at top. Look at your life cards. Place one of them on the top of your deck, and then return your life cards in a desired order. It's interesting. We have Punk Gibson. So whenever this war becomes justice, then we have some 3-drop 5K, 5,000 attack Yamato. Then we have 4 copies of Onuma, which is a solid searcher. Look top 5, you can reveal 1 Land of Wano green. So this is why I'm playing the Odin, because you can use her to search for Odin. We have another round of Yamato, of course. 4-drop 6,000 attack. And then we have 4 copies of Rosie, which, is a solid blocker on turn 2. Could help protect our Yamatos. And that is our Yamato tribal deck. Let's see if we can compete with it. Play Mamasuki, go. Okay. Vala. I don't really think there's much I could do here. So I think I want to just do that. And this is doesn't specify the color. So there's no good counters here. Seven at 5? Go ahead. Okay. 0 out of 0. I'll make you waste your attack on it. I see. Yep. So that doesn't count. I think I get the 2Ks. Play Rosie. 8 out of 7. Go ahead. So another ace. 7 out of 5. Take it. So I have 7. Nine out of... Alright. Go ahead. That is interesting. I don't remember this character. Is that bad? I don't remember him in the story. Alright, we just pitch a single 2K. Hmm. So that's 4. Yeah, downside about that though is I can't really attack. So there's a loopy. Okay. Now what? I don't really see anything I want to take here. I guess it's okay. Do you make sure I have enough to actually attack? If I did 3, is that good? That puts it at 8K. 8 out of 5? Alright. Could take this out, or could hit here. And, oh, yeah. It's green, right? No. The other one's green. So I could take a 2K. Go ahead. So I have 4K. That happens. So many little Luffy's here. 9 out of 5. That happens. That's another 2K. That's good. 9 out of 5. Do I dare risk that? That would deplete me of all of my 2Ks. He'll be coming in with this as well. Okay. Another 2K. And at a 7? Huh. Yeah, she's bad. I should have attacked somewhere else with it. I only have one 2K. That's not enough. Alright. 0 and 1's getting to the next. Deploy. Yep. We'll grab, I think, that. I think I just equipped 2. Hit 7. Go. So I think my goal here, I think, is so next time I go to 5, right? I could play Automa and try to go from there. Mamasuki could be pretty reasonable as well. Probably gonna attack into my Mamasuki because I mean it's just probably the best line he has. Yeah, that happens. I really don't think I care about too much here. Do I want this? Not really. Eat it. 5. Go ahead. Azu. Do I just let that go? Yeah. Getting rid of 2K seems pretty sus. Now I got a 7. If I played this, would that be worth it? It's a 6K attack. Hmm. 7 at 6. I guess attack like that. Go ahead. Now I got a 9. 8 into a 4. Basically, I've dished 3 cards to just temporarily save it. See what you do now. Probably attack it with Odin. Take a 2K. 10 out of 6. Or it's a 10. So I could try to attack that. I think that's okay. You could discard a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's fine. So the goal is just to get rid of all of his K's at this point. I think we have enough to stay alive. Because this is essentially a 9. I mean, I don't see text with 3 10s. But you can't, right? Alright. 8 there. Pretty bad top deck. Off the life. Sad part is I can't KO any of these stuff for this. With the Yamato. Question is, can I win this turn? Not really. A 2K. Okay. Is that enough to win, though? Nine out of 6. I guess, yeah, this right here actually just beats me, doesn't it? He's been kind of on life. I'm surprised he didn't waste this on this and just kind of stop me from even getting his life. But now we have 5K, but that's not gonna be enough. Okay. 0 and 2, let's get into the next. So we lead off with the Automa. Go. So we could use this to put this back on top. It's pretty good, actually. We have 3. 8 out of 5. Go. Trash 1. Because it's kind of free. And a blocker. Probably has the counter to also get another blocker, potentially. So, do I want to pay into the Yamato and get blocked? Or do I want to play the Momosuke and put this on top? Either one is okay. Five out of 5. There's no way this actually resolves, though. I knew that was coming. Yep. So that makes sense. I figured he was going to counter out of that. There's no way in the world they let that actually hit. So we have 5 life now. That's pretty decent. And like I said, the top one's a 2K, which is also pretty reasonable. Recycling the Automa seems really decent for this deck. Just having an influx of 2K plus Momosuke seems really nice. Putting this back on top. Because she has value in her hand and on the just using it. So I like her a lot. She's actually probably one of the better searchers. Even though she is quite restrictive with only green. Let's see what you do now. 5 at 5. So this is a 3, put 2 on it. Attack again. Sadly, I don't have that much Ks. It's like a lot of these are just really bad Yamatos. So, like, it is quite kind of a thing. Okay, that's actually a 2K. Eight out of 5. Go. Pretty nice turn. Question is, can he deal enough damage to start a win? You could run it back, right? And tap this down. Put 2 here and attack in for 8 plus 9, 5. So this would be a 10? 1,000? That might be enough to win. Just need to stall this out. That seems pretty decent. So now you can't even get the ability off of this chopper. Okay, maybe I don't even need it now. I just go all in. Okay. That worked out then. So deploy that. Tap there. Put 2 here. 10 at 5. 8 at 5. Does that win? No way, right? Yeah. Go. I tried. It does kind of stink that this double attack only... It doesn't count for 1 prize and a win. Alright, that one goes down. That goes down. That is not a K. That's not good. 1K. That ain't gonna get there. I win 3. Let's get into the next. Anima. Take. Guess there. Go. So far, the biggest weakness of this deck has been the vanilla 3-drop. Yamato. It seems very, very bad. Question here is, what do I want to do? I could attach 3 and attack. I don't see why not. Go. Trash 1. Could trash 2. Doesn't seem worth it. Should I have 5? I think I dropped down a blocker. Hit 8. Go ahead. 1K for that. I don't think I want to get rid of 8 at 6. You could definitely use the ability to make it could become a 6 and then discard 1 card. Go ahead. 5 at 5. Okay. Trash 1. Yep. Tap down the blocker. Another blocker. Super Sage. 8 at 6. 7 at 6. I have 3K. Or 3 2Ks. That's pretty okay-ish. Go ahead. Yeah, these cards are going to be quite annoying. It seems like everyone's all of a sudden now playing them. It's EB01, so it's not like brand new. Nope. That happens. 7. Do I bother? Maybe I shouldn't like, pitch both of those. Twelve at 6. Nine at 6. These cards are really ridiculous. It basically turns everything in your hand to a 2K once per turn. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, and what? 4? 3, 4. Let's get into the next. Yep. Eight at 5. Go. We found all the 2Ks. We found all the 2Ks. Now we have 5. 8 at 5. Go. Seems like we easily can get them down to 0, but we just can't get that last punch. Now what? Okay. 5 seems reasonable. 10 at 5. Yeah, this is the guy this is the Yamato I'm talking about. I'm not a fan of this Yamato. It has no value. No 2Ks, nothing. It's just kind of sus. So I need to take this. Let's take Yamato, because we're here to play Yamato. Go. And the question is, can we close this game out? That happens. So you're going to use Kid. A blocker. Yep. So I have 5K up, basically. Another Kid. That sucks. 11 at 8. Go ahead. Five at 3, huh? That's the main issue. Like, we can't really get a good attack across Bonnie for 2 of them, right? We can get one a good cross with Yamato, but it doesn't seem like the greatest thing when it comes to getting a second attack. And I think we're going to lose because we can't get across a Kid. Like, we keep killing kids, but that just doesn't seem to be winning. So now what? The issue is he just blocks with the other guy and just go ahead. Can't do nothing. I mean, what can I even do at this point? It's essentially it. All right, let's get into another round. All right, play Automa. Take, I guess, Yamato. Go ahead. A buggy, okay. Now, I don't think it's wise to play a Rosie here. Another 2K is fine. 8 at 5. Go ahead. Fizzle that out. I could play Momosuke here. But I could also do something like this. 9 at 5. Only if this thing had banishing. Then it would be really decent, right? Because then you just banish 2. You wouldn't really get a big hand. Deploy. I guess take that. Go. I'm not really sure about that move. Maybe I should have just kept it in hand. Now he has a blocker. He'll get rid of 2 cards, but that doesn't seem very good. No, that seems reasonable. If I equip this onto that, what are the odds of that resolves? It's only plus 2k, so that means he needs to get rid of 2 cards for it. Yeah, the possibility to play Rosie, but 7 at 5. You definitely could have 2 cards to pitch. Or I guess you have Boa Hancock you could pitch. Okay, so he blocks. You just have a single 2k? No. I was like, that could be a possibility. You could block him and 2k it. That way you don't lose a blocker for next turn, but you still stop my attack, basically. Or you just have another Boa. That's okay, too. Look at rid of 2 2Ks or a 2K and a 1K. Let's go ahead and just draw a card. That's okay. Issues now he has 2 blockers. That's a lot of this Yamato. So I have 9. Mm. 8 at 5. That's a stick. You're gonna trade in your Boa. I have enough Ks, I think. I have what, 3 1Ks, and then actually 4 1Ks and 2 2Ks. There goes Boa. Question is, do I want to use this or not? I could attack here and just. Is that worth it? I have another blocker. I don't know if that means much. Everything in my hand except for Odin has a K on it. So I probably end up having to discard a lot of cards here. So for the most part, this deck does seem pretty reasonable, except for that 1 card. That 1 card absolutely is a nightmare. This card is not much better, though. It does have some use, being able to tap down a blocker, but arrest a blocker, but definitely seems like the second worst card in the deck. All right. Pudding, sure. Well, that kind of hurt. And now we have our worst card in hand. How do I get the remaining 4 hits? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. So if I play Momosuke, that gets me up to 3 life. Because I put this back on top or bottom. It gives me 3 blockers, 5 Dawn remaining. I put 5 here, attack here. It's 10k. Probably has to take it. Unless he has another blocker. Opponent is thinking pretty hard about this, though. Okay, it gets rid of my blocker. 5k on 5. Take it, I think. Okay. I need to live up 2. Eight at 5. Okay. Could attack a threat here. 8 at 6. Maybe I should attack the 5 because it would be, they basically would have to get rid of 2 cards. Okay. I need to use this to win the game. So I could rest the Boa. That might be enough. What do you have? I need 2 hits to land. So both of them need to be essentially 11 and then I guess 10. Yeah. We could be winning this game. That's be quite impressive. Because I have 2 2Ks in the actual life, which will make a huge difference. Okay, but I can't attack this turn. Opponent's really thinking about this hard. This could be a possibility. We might end up with a 1-4 record or whatever. Mm-hmm. Now what? 7 there. Okay. Now what? Questions, do I just win this turn or not? Ten at 5? Can I get away with a 6 out of 5? I don't think so, right? I don't know about that. If I attack it, he needs a 2k. I'm all in. Yo. So we have 6k and alive. I need to prevent all the damage that I can. That's kind of where I'm at. You have 2 open shots left. And you win, right? Because now you just pump everything into your leader. And I lose. Yeah. All right, we just couldn't pick up a win, so let's get into the wrap-up. So what do we learn this week about this deck overall? It's close. I don't know what I would actually trim here. I really don't like this card, though. That card honestly felt like a dead card. And this card was probably the second worst card in the deck. Momosuke was pretty decent. Yamato was pretty reasonable. The solid 2Ks were pretty good. So I'm just not sure what this would be. Because the Yamato, like I said, should be something else, right? But the problem is, like, since this is a actual, that kind of video, we had to actually play some bad Yamatos. Some are definitely worse than others. This is a common, which is better than the promo, which is kind of sad. So I'm not really sure. I guess a lot of the Yamatos are commons. So I'm kind of curious to see what this deck could be if we actually had some good Yamatos. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this shell. Like, what would you guys do differently? Did I make some mistakes? I could have, definitely, for sure. But at the same time, like I said, I also have to acknowledge the fact that 2 Yamatos are pretty sus. Actually 3 Yamatos are sus, right? You have this Yamato, and then you have this Yamato, and then you have this Yamato. They just don't, for one, they don't have a very high counter. 2, I think I'd rather be playing something else in this slot that would fit more with the actual leader. But, of course, this was a sweet meme deck. Now, I do plan on actually maybe trying the competitive Yamato deck at some point in the near future. So let me know in the comment section which tribal deck you want me to try next. Which one do you think is probably the most competitive of them all? I want to know all that in the comment section down below. I definitely think, there should be this girl Onami in here. That is definitely the card that you want actively because you get to play it, make your Yamato have banish, and you just hit twice. So, this is definitely a card that I took a huge hit on. Overall, I think I would want to run 3 copies of her, probably over this Yamato here. But like I said, I didn't want to try it out because that would be, I think, cheating. Yeah, so I kind of really wish I could do that. Yeah, so I think if I actually would play this more competitively, I would have smokers in there. I would have Onamis in there. And that would make it a little bit more consistent and better. I guess we could probably just take the spot thing here and tune it, right? So, that seems like a fair exchange. And then I think I would play Yum. Do I want to play Banish? The other thing. Because I also want something that's actually pretty competitive, aggressive for attacker. So Wano is also something else pretty interesting. Okay, I'm not sure. Like I said, I definitely think I would, yeah, I'm not sold. I'm not sold what I would actually want to put in. Maybe another Mamasake. That seems pretty reasonable. Even this card I see quite often. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable as well. It doesn't have any actual K, but it's probably better than that. But like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this list, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Shout out to all my supporters, and if you want to see any other content from me, check out either one of these 2 videos and playlist. And I'll talk to you soon.